You know it's not a competition, right? You don't need to compete with me. You don't need to compete with your friends or that person from school or that person from work. It's no competition. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. Hello everyone, my name is Zacharias, and this is Thank You Universe. Today we're going to be talking about 4 reasons why competition is actually a limitation, and why you should choose a win-win mindset instead. So reason number 1, with a win-win mindset, you will have so much more success and happiness. Now, when we see other people having success, it shows us what is possible. It shows us that we can have that success too. A lot of people think that because someone else has achieved something or won something or done something, we get a little bit jealous of them, and then we get a little petty and we use our mental energy thinking about how we want to do better than them and compete with them. But they're actually helping you. When others do better, we do better. And when we do better, others do better. So we are all raising each other up in a collaborative win-win effort. Because we are all connected in this life. We are all one. And on this planet, we are all raising our vibration and raising our consciousness, and things just keep getting better and better. And if you have a competition mindset, that is a lack mindset. You think that there is not enough to go around, and you need to compete tooth and nail and fight, and survival of the fittest, and you have to fight your neighbor for the last bag of grapes at the grocery store. But it's not like that. This universe is infinitely abundant, and there's enough to go around. So when you see someone having success, it is actually showing you what is possible, and is showing you they have success and there's more to go around. It's not they have success and they're the only person that can have success, and that means that I have to fail. It shows you what is possible for you, and you can have the same success as them and then some, because we are limitless in our potential to achieve and have success. So we all do better when we all do better. So we should cooperate and know that it is a win-win. So it really is a win-win. And when you build off of the positivity and success of others, you have so much more happiness and success yourself. Because when you see other people being successful and happy, and you learn to truly be happy for them, that increases your own happiness so much. So not only are you happy with your own success, you get to be happy for other people's success. So you see other people doing great, and you're just like, wow, that is awesome for you, and I feel awesome for you. So it's just this positive feedback loop of continual, awesome, successful, win-win happiness. And it's great. So let's make it a win-win. The second reason why you should get rid of this competition mindset and think win-win is that you need to really think about why it is that you're trying to compete with someone. And that's because it is a hole you're trying to fill in yourself. You are trying to feel valid and trying to feel good enough. And when you compete with other people, it isn't because you have an authentic desire to compete with them. It is because you're jealous of them, or you think you need to do better than them so that you will be validated and liked and appreciated by others and seen for how amazing you are. But you are amazing, and you don't need to compete with anyone. You just need to recognize you don't need to compete with someone and kick them into the dirt to feel good about yourself. You can have a healthy sense of belonging and a healthy sense of self-worth without competing with other people. When you're competing with someone else, maybe someone at school was like a great athlete, and you see them and then everyone likes them, and you're just like, I need to be better than them. I need to do better than them. Well, that is a motivation coming from your own feeling of lack, your own feelings of self-worth, which you don't feel very good about yourself if you think that you need to prove yourself. And that's what competition is. It's a proving ground, right? You need to prove that you're the best ever, and you gotta catch them all and be the greatest winner of the Pokemon League. But what if you just enjoyed life and enjoyed being yourself for you and realized that you are good enough and you don't need to compete with anyone? Remember that comparison is the thief of joy. When you compare yourself to other people, you are stealing from yourself. You are not appreciating yourself. You are comparing yourself to someone else's standards. And you don't feel good about yourself when you're trying to be like someone else or be better than someone else. That's the big problem with social media that's making everyone so depressed and anxious, is these comparisons that we have to other people. We're scrolling through the news feed and we see everyone's highlight reel and how great their lives are, and then we're just sitting there in the dark with some chips on our shirt and we're just like, my life is so sad compared to other people. But when you compare yourself to other people, it's not an accurate depiction of your life and your self-worth. First of all, with social media, we all know that that's not real, right? Like, people are just trying to make their lives look as awesome as possible. And me, right now, on YouTube, I don't get to hang out with trees 24/7. I just like to do it in my videos, so unfortunately, I'm not an elf living in the forest yet. But what I'm trying to say is, you never know how someone's life actually is, and the insecurities and doubts that they face, and there's no reason to compare yourself to other people, because it's just gonna make you sad, because you're always thinking, I need to be like this person. And if you try to compete with someone being like another person, you're always going to lose, because you can't be better than them at being them. The only person that you can be the best at being is yourself. So, just be yourself. The third reason why competition is a limitation and you should choose a win-win mindset is because competition is literally a limitation. You're placing a limitation on your expectations for yourself. Now let me explain what that means. So when you're competing with someone, you're trying to be better than them. That is your goal. The goal is not to be the best that you can be. You're just trying to as long as I can edge them out and be above them in this hierarchy that I've created in my mind, then I am happy, because that's the goal. But that's a pretty small-minded goal if you ask me, because we live in an infinite universe and our potential is truly limitless. And you have to understand that and believe it, and not be limited by this competition mindset of thinking that you need to be better than other people. Understand that you are the only one who can do what you do, and your potential for growth is limitless. It is actually limitless. So the bar is not just way up here, it's all the way up there, because there is no bar. It doesn't exist. There is no limitation. But you put a limitation on yourself by trying to compete with others and be better than them, because you are making yourself have a smaller mindset by just trying to be just better than them. There's a quote that I like attributed to Eleanor Roosevelt that goes something along the lines of, great minds think of ideas, average minds think of events, and small minds think of people. So you don't want to be in that small mind and think about competing with other people all the time. You want to get into your own ideas and your own energy and what you think would be awesome. Why make your life goal being better than someone else instead of your life goal be living your dreams for you? And that takes me into the fourth reason why competition is a limitation and you should choose a win-win, is because you are not here to be anyone else other than you. You are here to be your authentic self, and you don't need to try to be better than anyone or prove yourself to anyone by being better than them. We are all connected, and we are all a part of the one in this universe, and each of us is a different experience and a different part of the universe. We are the universe observing and experiencing itself. So when you're trying to be better than someone, you're trying to be like them and overachieve what you think that you should do to be better than them, rather than living your authentic experience. You are here to be you, and that is exactly what you should do. So don't try and compete with other people. have your own authentic experience. You are the only you here and now in this time, and you are truly unique and amazing. And a lot of people roll their eyes like that, and it's just like, if everyone's unique, no one is unique. But everyone is unique, and we are all part of the one universe. And so we need to learn how to accept who we are. We are a character in this play, this game of life, and we should learn to be our character and don't just live your whole life being like, oh, I wish my character was more like this other character. It's like, what did Albert Einstein say? If you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree its whole life it will think it's an idiot. And so if you're a fish, swim in the water. Don't try and climb the tree. Unless, you're a fish that's particularly good at climbing trees. But the point is, you need to embrace who you are and your own gifts and your own unique abilities and talents. Everyone has their own thing that makes them special and makes them unique, and their own gifts that they are talented at. And you need to get into your authentic self and find your passion. You're not going to find your true passion by trying to be better than someone else. You're going to have a lot of misery that way. So live a life of joy that is an abundant win-win mindset and thinking, what do I want to make out of my life? Instead of having the small-minded goal, how can I be better than someone so I can feel slightly better about myself, even though ultimately there's always going to be someone better than me, and I'm going to have to compete with someone at something all the time unless I fix this mindset and get into a win-win mindset. So let's make it a win-win, everyone. And if you like this video, go ahead and like the video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel if you want to see some more of these amazing win-win tips. And remember, magic is real. You are beautiful. So embrace the chaos. Much love, everyone. I'll be seeing you on the next video. Bye.